Hi guys, we are here at the old Medina. We think it's the big market.
Yes.
We're not sure. Anyway, we're going to go inside. Here's the beautiful gate.
Yeah.
We'll see it as we get closer. Yeah, so as always, here in Morocco, people make faces when you point the camera at them, so you'll get a bit more selfie than we would like to.
Yeah.
We would prefer showing you the sights, but we will as much as possible. As long as people don't make faces, we'll be fine. So okay,
Yeah.
let's try it a bit. Show you a bit of Marrakesh. Marrakesh, Casablanca.
Casablanca.
Casablanca, Marrakesh. Maybe next destination. Okay, so the red taxis are the petite taxis. Those are the taxis that everybody uses to get around. Crossing the street is very much like Froggy. If any of you know the game Froggy, where you're a frog and you need to cross the street, if you're good at that game, you'll be fine in Casablanca. If you're not good at that game, take a taxi.
There are no red lights.
No, there are red lights, but they don't really. It's more a recommendation than a law.
Yeah.
Okay, this we have to show. So this is the entrance. You have to be careful from the street vendors here. They're a bit rough. They try to sell you stuff. So just say no, no, thank you, shukran, shukran, no, no, thank you.
As many times as needed.
Yeah. If you do want to buy something,
you look, if you like it, something we help you, my friend. And we got
you.
for lady, I got argan oil.
Shukran.
You welcome. I'll show you if it's my shop.
No, shukran, shukran. Just looking.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bienvenido.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Y no tenemos, si te quieres saber, la túnica, la chalaba, la babucha.
No, solo para ver, solo para ver.
Mirando, ¿qué es?
No, shukran, solo para ver. Shukran. So you see, you just be persistent by saying no, shukran, and they will leave you alone eventually, until the next one comes and tries their shtick. But they need to sell, you know? They need to make money. They have families, big families.
I think we cannot pass through here.
So let's go back. Okay, so let's see how big this market is. Okay guys, so far nobody is really complaining about the camera, so we'll show you as much as we can. Let's go this way. Let's go inside over there.
Okay.
Salam. Good morning.
Well, by the fact that they avoid you in English, French, or Spanish, it means it's a touristic place.
Yeah.
Because when you go to not such touristic places, it's only French.
Only
or
French
Arabic.
or Arabic, yeah. And it is much more difficult to get along here than in the north. In the north, everybody speaks Spanish, and we speak Spanish. But French is not our main language, so it's a bit of a problem. But if you have Wi-Fi, if you have a SIM card, which we don't, then you can always put on Google Translator. It's not the best, but it is better than nothing. Yeah.
Well, it helps us.
So shisha. In Spain, everybody's smoking shisha, they think, but here we don't see too many people smoking shisha. Actually, we haven't seen anybody smoking shisha.
I think they do it in private.
Probably. But there are no shisha cafes or something.
No.
So 56 dinar, about 5 euros for a plate of shrimps, calamari and a drink. 46, about 4 euros. And 56 for calamari and Coca-Cola. About 5 euros. Very similar to tapas prices, only you get also a drink with it. And fish, the fish here is amazing in Morocco. It is. Okay, the food area. All the food area. Ooh, wow. Assalamu alaikum. One egg tanjir. You can make one egg in here, but it should come very nice. If you like shrimps, calamari, fish, it is. All the restaurants are similar. It's all good. Yeah, you can still taste the sea. So, but as far as buying stuff, it's all the same. Nothing new. All touristic stuff. Ooh, here's a tea set.
Wow, that's very
Yes.
That's very nice.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Are you good?
Very
You
good.
don't want some please?
No, just to look, just looking.
Excuse me, you have in the Berber house here. You wanted to visit with like position with like again oil, with spices,
No, we have. We're just looking.
with some Moroccan carpet. You don't like it? The carpet?
Carpet, no. We.
You want it? You haven't shipping. You haven't shopping here. Big market.
Okay, we'll just look around. Thank you.
Thank you.
But the tea set will be nice, but we are not going to ask until we're sure that we're going to buy it, because if you once you ask, once you show a little bit of interest,
Yeah,
you're finished. That's it. You're finished. You'll have to be much stronger than us to actually not buy something. So it's best not to show any interest until you're actually interested.
Yeah.
If you're actually interested and you know what you want, then go for it, negotiate, and the negotiation goes something like this. You say, how much is this? They say a number. You say 1/4 of that number. Yes, you've heard correct. You say 1/4 of that number. He says 100, you say 25. And it might sound funny, but the end price will be 30. Yeah, so if you're brave, go even lower. Say 15, and you might even get it for cheaper. If you agree to the first price, well, they'll be very happy, and you're kind of messing all the other tourists up by overpaying, by a lot.
Remember that bargain here is it's part of the culture. So
Yeah, they love bargaining. They love bargaining about everything. I bargain with the taxi drivers even. Anyway, I give them the price they want. They want 50, I bargain to 40, and then I give them 50. Because you need to tip. Everybody here expects a tip, especially service givers. Okay. Shukran. Argan. Why everybody wants to sell you argan oil?
apparently it makes miracles. I do have argan oil still.
So this is a very popular fruit here. It's very good, very sweet, very cheap, gives you energy. Jewelry.
Yeah, this is like the jewelry area.
Yeah. Okay guys, so this is the jewelry area, and you have here different cosmetics
Yeah,
and
natural
different stuff. Okay, it's almost 10 minutes of the market. If we find anything special, we'll show you. We'll come back and show you. And when we eat, we'll show you the fish. Because I think we're going to have fish today.
Definitely, we're having fish today.
Okay, so when we eat, we'll show you the fish. We'll talk a bit about the prices and the freshness of it. Yeah, but a market. If you like markets, this is also a very nice market, and it's quite big. I don't think we've seen even part of it.
It's kind of a labyrinthine. You
Yeah.
need to go through all the
Hey, good morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Better if you like to wander after the Jewish market, is the Jewish quarter where the spices, people selling on the road, nice and easy to get back to the clock tower. Street and left by 100 meters.
Thank
Be
you.
patient, that was better. Just this way, just Hausach and quarter. And it's better more.
Okay, thank you. Let me go around. Thank you.
Where you from? Canadian?
Spain, Spain.
Oh,
But my friend, thank you. We just want to look.
good English. Hablas castellano, but you speak good English.
Thank you.
Ah, thank you. You too.
Paintings. Oh, those are nice paintings.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh, those are nice paintings.
The girls.
Hello again.
Okay, guys. So as you can see, they don't bother you too much, but they are here. I guess maybe this is not the peak hour. I guess at the peak hour when it's full, you'll have a lot more hustlers going around. Unless you want somebody to guide you through here, try to get rid of them as fast as you can, because they'll politely, of course, because they'll show you around and then they'll ask for money.
Yeah.
And there's no need to. You can walk without them. You know.
Welcome.
Okay. Spain. Spain. Always answer them. They're nice people. They don't mean any harm. Okay, guys. So I guess there's a Jewish place over there. So we'll go see the spices.
España?
España.
¿Dónde?
Valencia.
Ah, buena gente.
Yeah.
Yo soy de
Shukran.
Bilbao.
Bilbao.
8 años.
Ah. Oh, wow. ¿Te gusta?
Español, sí.
Muy bien.
Aquí mercado, Medina deja.
Sí.
Aquí no Medina, aquí mercado. Medina deja más barato, se llama mercado.
Vale.
Ah,
Es ahí.
okay.
Aquí.
Vale. Shukran. Okay, so this is the new area, the market, and the old Medina is that way, which is where we were heading to begin with. And yeah, so here's another restaurant. We're not buying anything today, we're just looking around, so no worries. I don't even think I have enough money to buy anything today.
How much?
No, shukran. Solo, shukran. And by the way, if you do get trapped and they show you around, don't worry about it too much. 10, 20 dinar, and they're very happy, which is only about €1 or 2. So worst case scenario, he shows you around, they're very nice.
They're very nice.
You give them about 10 or 20 dinar, they're happy, you're happy, and you learn that you don't need them. But you can always, it's not the end of the world. Just remember that you do have to give them something at the end. They do give their time to help you, even though you don't really need it. But I think at the end of the day, €1 or 2 you give them, and it's, why not, you know?
Yeah, they're very, very nice. And they just want to make conversation.
Well, and they want to make money. And they also get commissions if you buy something in one of the shops they take you to. And they'll take you
yeah.
usually to a specific shop, not to any shop. They'll take you to a specific shop where they get a commission. But that's normal in almost everywhere. Okay, so food. Here's a few prices of food. 8 dinar, 11. The most expensive thing on this menu here would be 11 dinar, which is about €1. And everything comes with French fries.
French fries, yeah.
Everything
I was
comes
about
with
to
French
say
fries.
that we've been eating French fries like crazy since we arrived here because they give you with everything.
Yeah. And I don't even like French fries. But the French fries here are very fresh and
Yeah,
they're
but
very
Maya
good.
loves them.
Yeah, she does. She does. So a lot of small kiosks that sell a lot of stuff. So I know we said that before, we said about 5 minutes ago that the video, but it became interesting all of a sudden. The market changed.
I think we're heading to the old Medina.
I hope so. This is not a good place to ask because once you ask, they start leading you. But we'll find it. We'll find it. We have Google GPS. Perdón, el Medina Vieja?
Medina.
Medina Vieja.
Via Medina.
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 شوية ورا بعيدة شوية. أقوش.
Okay.
المدينة.
سينما مدينة.
Medina.
La Via Medina.
Ah, okay. Everything. Everything. Shukran. Shukran. So if you do need some instructions, ask the restaurant owners or the people who work at the restaurant, because they're not going to leave their place of work. Yeah. So to lead you anywhere. So ask them. Everybody will help you. Moroccan people are very helpful.
Yeah, they are.
Yes. Okay, guys. So when we'll get deeper into the old Medina, we'll check back in, and when we eat, we'll check back in as well.
Let's see if we can find a Jewish photo.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, we have some blue over there in the windows.
Yeah, but we'll find it. We'll find it. This is a big area. We'll find it. Okay, guys. So we'll come back when there's something interesting to show.
When we are sure that we are in the old Medina.
Even not. If it's interesting and we don't even know where we are, also good. Okay, guys. Thank you for following, and we'll check in later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.